That's fine. Welcome out here to Slater Family Ice Arena as the Bowling Green Bobcats, Perrysburg Yellow Jackets, just about set for first period action. As the Bobcats coming in off a win last night, 6-1 over the Titans of St. John's. Perrysburg concluded their senior night festivities. That's what the delay was, getting the game going late here with 1:50 left in the pregame warm-up clock. Again, big milestone alert from Bobcats yesterday. If you haven't read the newspaper, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call that, Facebook, Rhett Winger picking up his 200th career point, 4th all-time. Who's the 4th? Furness didn't get it.
What?
He didn't get it. He had 194, something like that. 189. 189. Sorry, I'm having a conversation with my camera person, Joel Gahan. He's still in town. The older brother of Seth Gahan and former Bobcat Sean Gahan. He's also a former goaltender for your Bowling Green Bobcats. He'll be doing camera tonight. We're talking about how Adam Furness didn't reach 200 points. I believe it was, where is my phone? I know Logan Bergeron's one of them. You see my phone? You see my phone over there? Nope, okay, don't worry about it. It's in my car. I'll be fine. It's in my car. Again, Bobcats looking to spoil senior festivities here for the Yellow Jackets. We'll step aside here for a quick break. When we come back, puck drop right here on YouTube. Welcome back out here, Slater Family Ice Arena. Bobcats, Yellow Jackets. Starting lineup for the Bobcats: Kellen Archer in net, Cash Wisniewski, Landon Noss, and then the second line will start with Colby Joseph centering Hayden Joseph and London Bernath. It'll be Colby Joseph in for the draw. Tied up. One there by the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets in the zone, taken away by Hayden Joseph. Colby Joseph trying to dump this one in. He'll dump it in. It'll be Penske in control for the Yellow Jackets. Almost turned it over there to Colby Joseph. They'll look to reverse with the Yellow Jackets. Now Colby Joseph reading the D-to-D pass, taking a tumble there as Yellow Jacket, and a pile and throughs in the corner. Hayden Joseph try to get it back to Wisniewski going the other way. Now the Yellow Jackets breaking through. Yellow Jackets, nice D there by Noss. Able to put it into the corner. Yellow Jackets in front, taken away by Colby Joseph. Now it'll be the Yellow Jackets in front. Wraparound chance denied there by Archer. Now Hayden Joseph carries it by himself. The rest of his line mates changing. Hayden Joseph, curl and drag, poked off his stick. Now Rhett over to Amos. Try to find Rhett. Kept in by Wisniewski at the point. Chipped out and over Hayden Joseph. It's going to be an icing waved off. It'll be Hayden Joseph. Leaves it for Amos. Amos goes to Rhett. Nolan jumped off a little too early there. Nothing called though. Now to be Gullahan. Sending it back to Nolan. Nolan back down low to Amos. Amos in front. Nolan tried to get it to Rhett back door. Can't find it. Rhett now. Turnaround shot blocked. Rebound shot wide by Nolan. Amos in. Shot off the side of the net. Now Amos leaves it for Nolan. Nolan cycles low. And now it's poked off the stick over to Rhett. Amos off his stick and the stills remain in the corner. Now Nolan walks out of the corner with it. Nolan's back down low to Rhett. This line going to work here. Chatfield wants it. Goes to Gullahan at the point. Can't keep it in. He does actually keep it in. And Amos up to Nolan. Puck comes back to the point. Gullahan walks the line. His shot will go. Save. Glove save. Rebound. Still loose. Thought it was covered. Nope. It was loose. Rhett now with the hit. Comes out of the zone, though, for the Bobcats. Still in possession. Chatfield gets it deep. Dumped in wide. Now Nolan. Chopped at here by the Yellow Jackets and possessed by Chatfield. Chatfield reversing for Wisniewski. Tired 3 out up front. Bobcats resend out the second line. Hayden Joseph chops at it, sends it over to the far side. Good first 2.5 minutes here for the Bobcats with puck possession. Yellow Jackets looking over to Haney going the other way. Couldn't get that pass to work as the referee took a tumble, and now it's the Bobcats with numbers. Colby Joseph couldn't dump it in. Hayden Joseph does on the delayed offside. As it'll be the Yellow Jackets trying to gain some speed in the neutral zone they go. Now into the offensive zone, poke check there by the Bobcats. Noss with a step up, nice hit, makes the play. Now the Yellow Jackets back down on the sidewall here. Hit off the puck. It'll be Colby Joseph. Turned it over. Colby Joseph back, gets help from Noss in the corner. Noss up to Bernath. Bernath off the glass high, gets it out. Icing waved off. Not enough juice on the clearance attempt to be an icing. Nice pass here. Yellow Jackets going the other way, 3-on-3. around Noss. In shot, save Archer. He'll cover. It'll be Jake Hunter in for the draw for the Bobcats. The Yellow Jackets will get chased. Face off one there by the Yellow Jackets, though. Comes out to Jake Hunter, though. Jake Hunter over to Cohen Long. Cohen Long gets it deep. Jake Hunter, he'll try to get there first. There with Hayden Fox trying to poach. Now Yellow Jackets turn it over. Another Bobcat lost an edge, and now it'll be Wisniewski's puck to play. Wisniewski corrals it, dumps it, icing waved off. As it'll come over to Jake Hunter, makes the hit. Long gets it back to the point. Noss, he'll let this one rip. Shot gets blocked. Rebound to Amos, can't find it. Shot goes wide. And now Noss chipped over him, and Cohen Long to cover. Long to Wisniewski. Wisniewski off a stick. Finds Amos. Amos carries in. Amos, nice move, outside, inside. Amos in, backhand forehand shoots. What a save by Vore! Perrysburg goaltender makes a big stick save on Tanner Amos. Now Wisniewski to carry. Nolan Winger was going one way. Wisniewski went the other. Nolan Winger now lost the puck. Gets it back. Nope, Perrysburg now 3-on-2. Perrysburg in. Just missed the stick. It'll be Amos now. Nolan looking for the stretch pass. Has Rhett. Rhett trying to get it up to Nolan. Nolan leaves, goes to Amos. Amos has chance number 2 here on a break. Amos on his backhand uses his body to shield the puck. Lost it. Rebound shot. Rhett. What a save. Nolan chops at it. Gets it back into the zone. Nolan. Nice move. He's taken down. Nothing called. As Chatfield, he'll activate. Amos at the end of a long shift here. It's Nolan. He's taken down. Nolan off the boards, gets it out, or keeps it in, excuse me. As Noss can't hold it in. That's going to be an icing here on the Yellow Jackets. Big stick save there. So it looks like Perrysburg's playing the match game here. Against Gallahan, Chatfield, and Colby Joseph's line. It'll be Colby. Colby Joseph gets walked, and now it's Haney going the other way. Haney looking to go speed against the Bobcats. Gallahan. Pass was blocked off. Chatfield plays it up. Taken away. Shot goes wide. As it's Bernath in the corner. Haney, he'll wind, fire shot, blocker save, Archer can't find it, finds it, does Gallahan, gets it out of danger. Perrysburg back in. They'll ring it around. It's Chatfield. Big reverse hit. There, with an extra shove, nothing called. Could have been called. Now it's Hayden Joseph possibly going the other way. Chatfield. Over to Gallahan, it's in his feet. Gets hit. And now Gallahan to lead the rush. Gallahan to Colby Joseph off the skate of Gallahan right to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph. Poke check, gets it over to Colby. Colby Joseph playing the board game over to help out his Bernath. Wisniewski can't hold it in, over to Noss now back in the Bobcat zone. Noss, board pass over to Hayden Joseph. He'll ring it around. Bad change here for the Bobcats into the zone with Perrysburg with speed shot. Glove save, Archer. Bobcats got to get to the bench quicker there after the dump. Bobcats to send out the winger line against Perrysburg's top line. It'll be Amos in for the draw. Amos ties his man up. Wisniewski pokes at it, comes out to the Yellow Jackets though. Yellow Jackets send it down low. Wisniewski hits his man off the puck. As it's Amos digging for it. Nice job, 1-on-2 back behind the net here for the Yellow Jackets. Bobcats come out with it though. Amos off the boards, gets it out. Nice play over to Nolan. Set play here. Nolan halts up, skate to stick, lost the puck. Nolan sends it back to the point. Noss lets it rip. His shot blocked in front with some traffic. Amos, his shot blocked again by the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets with speed going 1-on-2. Bobcats just backing up, making them delay. It'll be Wisniewski. He'll look to reverse it right into the Yellow Jacket though. Was Wisniewski. Now it'll be Nolan. As Rhett will join the scrum. 3-on-2 battle. Bobcats lose it. Centered in by the Yellow Jackets. Can't clear it out. Now Nolan up to Rhett. Off a stick. That shouldn't have been icing. They're going to wave it as an icing on the Bobcats. 6:53 to play. Still no score. Yellow Jackets send out the big guns. Bobcats send out Colby Joseph's line. It'll be Colby Joseph. Face off was won there by the Bobcats, but they will chase the Yellow Jackets. Not sure why chase them. Yeah, but if the Bobcats still won the draw, what's the point? Face-off now tied up, still won by the Bobcats as they can't get it out though. It'll be Colby Joseph. Shovels it back behind the net to Bernath. Bernath tries to play it up to Colby. Shot will go tipped in front by all alone Pinsky wide. The Yellow Jackets send it back down low. It rings around. Now Chatfield. Colby Joseph wants the pass. Pass is blocked away. Now Colby Joseph gets it. Sends it over cross ice to Hayden Joseph. Left it. Now Gallahan. Dumped it in. Gallahan swings it in. Hayden Joseph with the steal behind the net. Nice play. Sends his man down. Hayden Joseph now has Bernath in front. Reverses to Colby Joseph. Colby Joseph. Hit off the puck. Puck will come out of play now. So defensive zone face-off for the Yellow Jackets, allowing Bobcat third line to come out. Jake Hunter lost the draw. Hayden Fox to the corner. Comes out with it with Martin joining him. Now Perrysburg. Nice pass on the breakout here. Look to gain with speed. That's going to be an icing. They're going to wave it off as Archer came out. It'll be Wisniewski. His backhand gets it past the Yellow Jacket defense, and now it's Jake Hunter could go the other way. Perrysburg back in. Poke check there. Nice D there by Noss. Martin up to Hayden Fox. Hayden Fox, nice move. Hayden Fox has Wisniewski with him. Hayden Fox shot will go wide. Wisniewski sends it back down low. Martin now. Martin shuffled it to the net. Shot was blocked. Puck comes over to Jake Hunter now. Jake Hunter on his backhand shuffles it to the net. Backhand shot save. Yellow Jackets get it out. Wisniewski sends it back in. Rhett's line comes back out. Shot will go, save Archer. And it's Noss able to get it up and out of the zone. Nolan with the steal. Over skates, doesn't stop, and turns it over now. Nice stick there by Landon Noss over to Nolan. Nolan gets help from Noss. Noss picks it up. Noss can't get it out. Now Nolan does. Yellow Jackets going the other way. Over to Rhett. Rhett backhands it over to Nolan. He tips it in. Nolan does, and Nolan goes in after it. Nolan, he gets tied up, finds the puck, does Amos. Amos trying to get it out from the pile with Nolan. As Nolan's on the ground, now finally gets up. As held in. Bobcats can't hold it in as Noss steps up. Rhett with the take. And Yellow Jackets send it to the net. Shot was blocked. Noss flips it up and out. Icing waved off. Yellow Jackets ringing it back around. As Amos almost knocked that down, and now Rhett will chase down the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets threw it in front, tied up. They loose in front, poke checked by Archer. Yellow Jackets send it back down low. It'll be Gallahan whiffing. Now the Yellow Jackets turn around, throw it in front. Rhett picks it up. Rhett and Nolan now going the other way, 2-on-3. Rhett, Nolan. Nolan sees Rhett, threw it in front. Rhett threw it back in front, covered by Vore. .305 to play. First period, still no score. Bobcats with the bulk of the chances. Send out Colby Joseph. His line. Joseph wins it clean back to Gallahan. Gallahan back down low. Hayden Joseph. Skate to stick. Falls down. Colby Joseph also falls down now that the Yellow Jackets going the other way. Yellow Jackets finally get it out. Glove down. Gallahan steps up. Makes the play. Hayden Joseph up to Gallahan. As now it's Perrysburg in the corner. Hit off by Hayden Joseph. Gallahan as well joining the party. Puck comes over to the side wall. Shot will go. Save Archer. Chatfield behind the net. The glass takes a weird bounce right back to the Yellow Jackets. Colby Joseph on the chase. Nice poke check there. Colby Joseph hits his man off. Takes him down. Puck comes out right to Colby Joseph, though. Colby to Bernath. Bernath on his backhand. Back to his forehand. Hits it back to the point. Chatfield swings it over to Wisniewski. Wisniewski waits for a patient shot. Save. Rebound. Colby Joseph threw it in front. Shot save. .154 to go in the first. It'll be Amos and the wingers with Wisniewski and Noss. Amos walks him. Rhett finds it. Taken away by the Yellow Jackets as Nolan fell down. Yellow Jackets lift it up and out. Wisniewski kicks it. Going the other way with speed. Would have been Perrysburg, but they missed the puck. As now it's the Yellow Jackets dumping it in. Balto looking for the wrap in front. Shot goes wide. Yellow Jackets send it over to Amos. Amos looking to find Nolan now. Nolan gets through behind the defense. Nolan, forehand shot high. Amos now can't hold it in, and now it's the Yellow Jackets going 2-on-3. Penske shot off the stick of Archer and wide. Yellow Jackets in the corner in the offensive zone with a minute to play in the first period. Amos back to the point for the Yellow Jackets. That shot goes off a stick. Rebound shot. Save. Archer. Rebound. Squirts wide. Nolan able to send this one down. Icing. Yellow Jackets oh so close to breaking the scoreless tie. So it'll be Colby Joseph. No, Hayden Joseph's going to take the draw. Face off. One there by the Yellow Jackets. Puck comes up. Comes out of play. 44 seconds to go. Face off one there by the Bobcats. Hayden Cash Wisniewski in the corner, trying to force it back up. Two-on-two battle. Haney comes out with it in the corner for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets work it back up high, now to the sidewall. Sidewall back out of the zone with 20 seconds to play in the period. It'll be Colby Joseph skates onto it. He'll lose the puck. Hayden Bernath finds it. Bernath. Glove down by Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph. Shot goes, save. Rebounder Wisniewski. His shot will go, pad save. And that'll do it for the period. After one story of the game, shot save. Bobcats with the shot. Perrysburg's goaltender Colin Vore makes the save. That's been the story of the first period. Bobcats nothing, Perrysburg nothing after one. When we come back, second period of action right here on YouTube. Welcome back out here, Slater Family Ice Arena. Bobcats and Yellow Jackets, still no score. Period of long change about to start. Bobcats send out same 5 that started the game. To start the second period. Different look for the Yellow Jackets. They send out Pinsky, Haney, and Baltill. What? What are you looking for?
The referee pointed at like 3 times.
Face off one there by the Yellow Jackets. They get past Wisniewski. Wisniewski able to get it out of the zone. Sent back in by the Yellow Jackets. It'll be Bernath. Noss up to Colby Joseph. Colby over to Hayden Joseph. Couldn't find it. Now he does. Now Hayden Joseph going the other way. Hayden Joseph. Hard stop. Shot. Save. Colby Joseph in for the draw. Face off one, right back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski sends it low. It'll be the Yellow Jackets possess. Can't get it out though. Wisniewski sends it wide for Colby Joseph to play it. Colby Joseph sends it back to the point. Kept in by Wisniewski. Yellow Jackets now going the other way. Hayden Joseph halted that. Up to Colby. Colby. Into the zone, drops it to his cousin. Back down low for Colby. Colby trying to shuffle it back to the point. Couldn't do that. And now Perrysburg going the other way, 3-on-2. Fumbled that pass. Haney beats Chatfield to the puck. As Perrysburg sends it to the net. Shot will get blocked. Now Colby Joseph over to Bernath. Bernath given ice. He'll take it. Bernath carries in. Dumped it. Colby Joseph wanted the puck. He'll go for a change instead. Off the stick, right of Wisniewski over to Chatfield. Haney in, shot, save. Archer, rebound, loose. Shot will go wide. Blocked in front there by Wisniewski. Hayden Joseph fumbled it, played it away. Did Archer. Wisniewski. Stick lifted. Amos able to knock it down. Gives it to Nolan. Nolan back to Rhett. Rhett shot, save. Rhett lost it. Amos pokes it back up. Now down low for Nolan. Nolan sends it low for Rhett. Back to Nolan. Nolan turns it up high to Chatfield. Chatfield walks the line. Shot goes just wide of Vore. Now Perrysburg going the other way off a skate. Back into their own zone. Now they'll skate in. Perrysburg sends it around. Chatfield. Rhett trying to dig it out. Sent back in. Wisniewski. Rhett breaking free. Nolan gets it up to Amos. Now 2-on-1 for the Bobcats. Rhett and Amos. Rhett drops to Nolan. Nolan in. Shoot. Scores! Nolan winger. Top shelf. And it's 1-0 Bobcats. Great pass there by Rhett to set Nolan up as the Bobcats take the 1-0 lead. Hunter lost the draw. Sent back in against Chatfield. Chatfield first 2. Perrysburg back in the corner. Ooh, that's from behind. Right in the numbers. Nothing called. Perrysburg walks in. Shot, save, Archer. Bobcats up 1-0 from Nolan's goal. It'll be Colby in for the draw. Colby now against Haney. Haney wins it. Perrysburg back in, upended there, nothing called. Now it's another 2-on-1 for the Bobcats. Looked offside. And knocked down, through the legs of Colby Joseph. And now it's the Yellow Jackets going the other way. Wisniewski chopped out by the Bobcats. Seth. Golahan dumps it in. And now the Yellow Jackets back in possession. Now they'll carry it. Golahan off his skate. He was beat. And now the Yellow Jackets wind. Yellow Jackets will send it down low. As Colby Joseph, he's beat. Good stick lift sent back down low for the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets with some good puck possession here, midway through the second. Bobcats don't want to get caught chasing. Sent back down low. As a referee fell down. Both trainers looks to come out. We'll step aside here for a quick break. Welcome back out here, Slater Family Ice Arena. 10:53 to play, second period. It'll be Amos in for the draw. Face-off tied up, won by the Yellow Jackets. It's Chatfield now. Chatfield on his backhand, can't get it out. Shot pass. Puck will come back down low. Ernstausen playing the body. Amos sends it around. Icing waved off. Good play there by Carter Ernstausen. Now Nolan will get on his horse, try to forecheck here. Nolan, big hit. And they're going to let him play here today. As the Yellow Jackets didn't like the hit that Nolan gave. Amos to Chatfield. Chatfield to Nolan Winger. Nolan dumps it in. Amos gives to Rhett. Rhett in front. Nolan can't. Lets it go by. Chatfield. He'll dump it around. Nolan plays the body again. Ernstausen. Physical shift here. Nolan in front of Rhett. Can't slam it in. Rhett. Amos turned it over. And now the Yellow Jackets will ice it. What?
I need to zoom back in a little bit.
Yeah, zoom in a little bit. A little more. A little more. That's good. It'll be Amos again in for the draw. Face off one there by the Yellow Jackets. Can't get it out though. Amos to Nolan. Nolan. Turn it over. Amos digs for it. Down low. No, back to Nolan. Nolan. Nolan swapping with Rhett. Nolan dumps it back down for Rhett. Rhett left it for Nolan. Nolan. Quick shot. Tipped wide. Noss, he'll come in now. All the Bobcats leave the shooting area, or leave the shooting lane, excuse me, because they know Noss is just going to let it rip. He did, and now the Yellow Jackets back in possession. Nolan now, as he got the pass from Noss. Noss, Nolan up to Rhett. Rhett backhand, forehand, shot wide. He was hooked up a little, nothing called. And now the Yellow Jackets going the other way. Wisniewski off a skate. Yellow Jackets are offside, so they can't touch it. Now it's Wisniewski leading the rush. Wisniewski, he'll jump in. Wisniewski takes it wide. Finds Nolan. Nolan. Nice move. Nolan. Backdoor. Oh, he had Rhett backdoor. Decided to go short side. Missed the net. Now it's the Yellow Jackets in as he got behind Wisniewski. Haney, backhand forehand, shoot, scores. Got to know who's on the ice as the Bobcats let Haney, one of the faster players in the league, squeeze behind them, and it's 1-1. Oops. Now it's the Yellow Jackets going the other way. Gullahan softly gets it out. Couldn't get it out. He's tied up with a Yellow Jacket. Hayden Joseph creates a turnover. Bobcats now going the other way. Bernath gives to Hayden Joseph. He'll gain some speed. Uses Colby as a screen, dumps it in. Colby dumps to Hayden Joseph. Is now three Bobcats caught on one side of the ice. Perrysburg puck positioned well. They'll go the other way. Now it's Colby Joseph. Back up. Colby Joseph turned it over. Bobcats puck watching here. Now Bernath. Bernath dumps it in. Played away. Jake Hunter falls down right in front of all the Perrysburg students. Chatfield gets it out. Now Hunter to carry. Hunter, 1-on-4. His shot goes pounded away. Hayden Joseph remains out there. Hunter and Fox. Hayden Joseph comes out. Sees Wisniewski, shakes him off. Now it's Hayden Fox down low. Jake Hunter sends his man down. As it's Perrysburg going the other way. They'll dump it in. Archer smartly plays it away for Chatfield. Chatfield pushes it up. Kept in there by the Yellow Jackets. Right to Chatfield though. Chatfield off the boards. Can't get it out. Now it's the Bobcats back in possession. Comes out of the zone. Yellow Jackets, nice pass. Wisniewski off the boards, gets it back out. There's Wisniewski. He'll hit the red line. Carries in. He'll soft dump, sticked away. Zvor will now just cover. One here, Bobcats and Yellow Jackets. Amos in for the draw. Perrysburg gets chased again. It'll be Amos. Amos, quick shot by Nolan off the draw, goes wide. Nolan. Noss able to keep it in. His shot gets blocked. Hit a boot. Amos now. Amos in shot, just high. As now it's Haney working against Noss. Shot gets blocked. Noss took him off to the boards too. Now it's also poked off his stick. It'll be Nolan. Couldn't get it out from the pass from Rhett. Tipped in front, covered up by Archer. .5:26 to play, second period. 1-1 score. Amos chips it up. Nolan over skates. Puck goes to the corner. It'll be Gullahan. Amos now up to Nolan. Nolan gives to Rhett. Rhett pushes it out. Back in with the Yellow Jackets. Off of a stick. Right over to Nolan. Nolan trying to stretch Rhett. He does. Rhett in. Rhett forehand scores! Rhett Winger puts the Bobcats in front. 2-1. Don't worry about zooming in anymore. Yeah. Five to go in the second. Face off one forward there by Hayden Joseph. Comes out. Chatfield swings it back in. Now the two Bobcats will go in after it. It's Hayden Joseph first. Perrysburg sends it out. Now it's a foot race. Chatfield plays it to the corner. He's hit hard. As the Bobcats able to get it out of danger. Now it's Yellow Jackets down low. Gullahan gets it down. Not out though. Now his second attempt. It's Bernath down low helping him out. Bernath peels it out. Good job here by Gullahan to eat some time. And now Hayden Joseph rings it out. Comes out of the zone. Now it's Hayden Joseph with speed. Ooh, head shimmy to Pinsky, and now it's Hayden Joseph on the rush. Hayden Joseph in shot, pad save for. And Perrysburg could go the other way here. Wisniewski up to Hayden Joseph. He'll swing it in. As it's Rhett and Nolan back out. Rhett, big hit. Nolan blocked the pass. Puck goes to the corner with him. Perrysburg comes out with it. He'll carry in. Nice move by Baltzel. Shot goes, pad save, rebound right to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets back door, blocked away by Noss. Nolan to Rhett. Rhett and Nolan 2-on-2. Rhett takes it down center lane. Lost the puck, gets it back, falls down, so does Nolan. Icing will be waved off here. Nolan's going to try to squeak behind the defense. Noss saw him at the last second. Yellow Jackets get it back, though. As the Bobcats tip it in with Rhett. Big hit by Rhett in the corner. Now he'll glove it down. Rhett looks to carry in. Now he'll dump off. Nolan, quick shot goes. Save. Rebound. No rebound. It's Wingers 2, Jackets 1 here at the Slater Family Ice Arena. Oh, I mean the Bobcats. As Wingers with both the goals for the Bobcats. You like that? You like that? 2:30 to play, second period. It'll be Jake Hunter for the draw. Tied up. It'll be Hayden Fox. Jake Hunter sends it low. Hunter has Long and Fox in the slot. Now it's Fox and Hunter behind the net battling 2-on-2. Jake Hunter doing a nice job. Puck comes out of the zone. Or out of the area. Long boards his man off, sent back in by the Bobcats. Long finishing his hit, takes the worst of it. Hunter now behind the net. Hunter threw it in front, couldn't corral it. Wisniewski faked the shot, now he'll shoot, shot gets blocked. Long uses his big frame, shields the puck. Hayden Fox now, can't corral it. Now it's the Yellow Jackets 1-on-1. Yellow Jackets take it wide on Noss, force the shot. Now it goes back into possession of the Bobcats. As Yellow Jackets sent back in, Noss chips it up. Nolan's behind the defense. So Bobcats had to tag up there. Good call there by the referee. Yellow Jackets will ring it around. Poke checked by Wisniewski. Nolan finds Rhett. Rhett picks it up. Rhett, nice play. Rhett outside, inside, lost the puck. Rhett sends it back to Nolan. Lift on the one-timer. Now it's Perrysburg going the other way, 3-on-2. Perrysburg onside, shot goes, save Archer. Poked away by Wisniewski. Now Nolan over to Rhett. Rhett and Amos 2-on-2. Rhett forced wide, ducks the shoulder, poke checked, keeps it, throws it in front. Now it's the Yellow Jackets. Amos hit off the puck, gets right back up, sends it in front. Pass was blocked. So the Yellow Jackets will send this one down. Icing called with 22 seconds to play in the period. Bobcats 2, Yellow Jackets 1. Colby Joseph in for the draw. Colby Joseph. Puck comes over to the far side here. Haney trying to burn him with speed. Shot gets blocked by Chatfield, plays it to the corner. Now it's the Yellow Jackets finding it with under 10 in the period. It's going to be a hook, and the Bobcats touch up. And with 1.7 seconds to go, empty net here for Perrysburg with 1 second to go in the period. It's 1 second to go. Face off one there. Shot will go. Glove save. Archer are off the face off. And that'll do it. After 2, Bobcats head to the locker room up 1. We'll come back. They'll be shorthanded. Chatfield in the box. Third period of action right here on YouTube. Welcome back out here, Slater Family Ice Arena. Bobcats shorthanded for minute 59. Pretty much 2 minutes to start the third period. Start out with Rhett and Nolan, Wisniewski and Noss. It'll be Perrysburg on the power play. Rhett to take the draw. And of course, Nolan jumps off the draw. First time we've seen that all game. As Rhett will get chased. It'll be Nolan to take the draw. Nolan lost it. Wisniewski. He'll try to get this one all the way down and out. Took a second. Can get it out. Baltzell's shot gets blocked. Rebound. Cleared out of danger there by Noss. Haney knocked it down. Haney hit off the puck by Rhett. Nolan trying to get it to Rhett. Noss slaps it down. Minute 30 to go in the power play. As they get around Nolan, he's got to get back here, do the Bobcats. Baltzell goes around Noss, backhand shot, save, Archer. Pinsky against Amos. Tied up, Amos. Noss in the corner. As Amos able to get it out of the zone. Minute 4 to go in the power play. Now puck comes back in. Amos with the steal. Amos taking down Hayden Joseph now. He'll get it out. He'll go in after it hard. As Haney with speed. Noss forces him wide. Backhand shot high. As Bobcats, Hayden Joseph now has his stick lifted. As he'll be out there with Rhett. Rhett lifts his stick. Rhett now going the other way. Rhett ducks a shoulder, has Hayden Joseph behind the net in front. Hayden Joseph backhands it back to the the Perrysburg. Bad pinch there by Noss, and now Yellow Jackets in. Yellow Jackets in, shot, save, Archer. Rhett has to get this puck out. He does. Icing waved off. Chatfield's down to the box. It'll be Noss. So we're back to even strength. Noss off the glass. Nolan skates onto it. Nolan, backhand, forehand, lost the puck. As now it's the Yellow Jackets with possession. And Amos, nice poke check. Gets it over to Rhett. Rhett lost side of the puck. Perrysburg couldn't get that pass to work. Now Gallahan has Haney on him. Turned it over. Amos. And now Nolan lost it. Finding it there was Wisniewski. Getting it up to Nolan. Nolan. Now Amos. Amos to Carrion. Gives it over to Rhett on the far side. Rhett couldn't get there in time. Nice play there by the Yellow Jackets. Gallahan. Wrists it back in. As the Yellow Jackets with speed. Chatfield kicked it away. Has his stick lifted. And now it's Gallahan. Thrown in front. Chatfield put it out of danger. Shot gets blocked. Rebound. Score's free. Now it's Hayden Joseph with speed with Bernath. Hayden Joseph outside, inside, outside. Hayden Joseph forced wide. Lost the puck. Gets it back. Now down low. All three Bobcats. Puck comes out with the Yellow Jackets. Now it's Chatfield. Yellow Jackets back on it. Saltz, his quick shot sticked away. Archer. Chatfield gets hit off the puck. Now Colby Joseph. Over to Bernath, bad pass. And it's Hayden Fox. Puck comes out of play. Face-off stays inside. It'll be Jake Hunter to take the draw. Jake Hunter gets it to Martin. Martin to Wisniewski. Wisniewski gives it to Hayden Fox. Couldn't corral the pass. Now Jake Hunter sends it back quickly to Noss. Noss. His shot gets blocked by Fox. Now the Yellow Jackets quickly send it out. Wisniewski turns it over. Now it's back 2-on-2. Jake Hunter, nice stick lift. Back in, shoots, scores. Bad back checking there by the Bobcats, and the Yellow Jackets tie it at 2. Face off one there by the Yellow Jackets. It'll be Noss. Turned it over. Yellow Jackets in. Shoot blocked. Now Amos gives it to Nolan. Nolan passes to Rhett. Rhett cuts down center lane. Gives over to Nolan. Nolan back to Amos. Poked off his stick. Amos works it back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski walks in. Shot save. Amos knocks it down. As puck goes over back to the Bobcats. This is Wisniewski's side. Rhett back to the point. Nolan. Nolan back to Wisniewski. Swings it low. Rhett poked off his stick. As it's now the Yellow Jackets. Whiffing on the clearance attempt. As it'll come to Wisniewski. Now the Yellow Jackets back in. Baltzel. Outside, inside, poked away by Chatfield. Nice D. Amos chips it up, trying to find Rhett. Icing waved off. Rhett is going to lay the body here, takes it away. Rhett dumps to Nolan. Nolan has Colby Joseph in front, finds him, poked off his stick. Chatfield, shot, save, went wide. Wisniewski keeps it in, sends it low to Nolan. Nolan down low, off the stick, trying to find Rhett. Rhett going the other way. Now Colby Joseph and Chatfield with a nice stick check. Nolan picks it up. Nolan gains speed. Nolan starts stop. Sends it out. The puck will come out of the zone. Wisniewski over to Nolan to Chatfield. Nolan. Horrible communication here by the Bobcats. As Chatfield sends it in. It'll be Hayden Joseph. Winding is Bernath. Bernath in shot blocker save. Hayden Joseph in front. Has his stick lifted, does Bernath, and now it's Haney with speed. 1-on-2. Poke checked by Chatfield. Chatfield clears it out. Kicked out of danger there. Now it's Gallahan. The boards. Bernath able to tip it in. Hayden Joseph with a big cross check. They're going to get him a penalty. Bobcats to the box. And it's going to be a power play to the Yellow Jackets. It'll be Rhett to take the draw. Wisniewski on the sidewall corner. 1-on-2 battle. Trying to clear it out. Nolan can't get it out. Now Perrysburg in. Shot. Save Archer. Puck comes over to Nolan. Nolan chips it out. Nolan is going to be offside. Yeah, he was off. Face off one there by the Yellow Jackets. Taken away by Rhett. Rhett in all alone. Rhett backhand, forehand, scores! Rhett winger short-handed, 3-2. Bobcats take the lead. As Rhett did an amazing job poaching the pass. As they wanted the Yellow Jackets to win the draw, waiting for Baltzell to pass the puck, turned it over. And with 7:20 to play in the third, Bobcats take the 3-2 lead. As it'll be Nolan now to take the draw. Nolan gets it back to Wisniewski as he'll slam it in. Rhett finishing his check, and now it's Chatfield playing it away. Perrysburg now on the rush. Haney. Back down low. Poke checked by Chatfield. Now back to the point. Quick shot goes high of Archer. As Wisniewski able to send it down off a stick. 53 seconds to go in the power play for the Yellow Jackets. As it's Haney. Didn't like his entrance attempt. As Amos able to poke it free. Now Jake Hunter. Amos on his backhand, can't slam it all the way down. It'll be Archer playing it away. Wisniewski pins it to the corner. Coming out with it are the Yellow Jackets. Amos. Pinsky plays it low. Now behind the net of the Yellow Jackets. Hunter. Shot gets blocked. Rebound. Chatfield sends it down. Jake Hunter now sends it back in. He'll head off for a change. as we're back to even strength. Poke check there by Nolan. Goes off his stick right to Amos. Amos kicks it in. With under 5:30 to play, Chatfield pinches in. Amos, stick lift, spins his man around. As Coach Smith got hit the head. Nolan runs into the goaltender after he was hit. Oh no, wasn't hit. Puck was loose. Goaltender came out of the crease. Helmet comes off. Three-two Bobcats up here towards the end of the third. It'll be Amos in for the draw. Shot off the draw, gets blocked. Nolan, quick shot, save. Three to two Bobcats, 5:09 to play. Amos to take the draw. Amos tied up, lost it. Rhett dumps it in. Nolan trying to poach it. Puck comes out. Noss flips it back in. Nolan with the steal. Nolan, he'll wind. Nolan fires, shot, stick save. Rebound comes right into the slot. As Noss uses his net as a screen. Now Rhett picks it up. Rhett wants the puck flat. He's going to try to get this over to Nolan. He does. Nolan dumps back to Rhett. Nope, stop. But now he dumps to Rhett. Picks it back. Nolan squirts free. Nolan back to the point with Noss. Noss, his shot gets blocked. Comes to the corner. Rhett works it low. Lost the puck. Did Nolan. Dumped in by the Yellow Jackets. Archer with just about 4 to play. Wisniewski turned it over. Gets it over to Noss. Noss to Rhett. Rhett to Colby Joseph. On side of the Bobcats. Looked offsides. Hayden Joseph's shot will go wide. Wisniewski, nice step. It's going to be an icing on the Yellow Jackets. 3:39 to play. It'll be Colby Joseph in for the draw. Face off one over to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets getting it back in are the Bobcats with under 3:30. Colby Joseph, nice stick lift. Gets the puck to Hayden. Hayden Joseph winds, fires, shot goes, stick save. Bernath shot goes saved as the net's off. Good whistle. Colby Joseph in for the draw. Face off one, back to Gallahan. Gallahan sends it low. Good hockey play with running down here in the third period. Bernath Comes out from behind the net. Over to Golahan. Golahan fumbled it. Comes out of the zone, and it'll be Chatfield to control. Chatfield gets an out. Icing should be waved off. As it went off a stick of Pinsky. They're going to call it. With just under 3 to play. Bobcats up 3-2. Amos in for the draw. Face off one forward there by the Yellow Jackets trying to get around Golahan. Golahan can't get it over to Rhett. Sent back off of Nolan to Amos. Rhett tries to swing it in. Rhett carries in. Rhett on his backhand, just delaying. Now it's going to be Rhett behind the net. Rhett and Amos. Rhett. Now it's Amos. Back down low for Rhett. As Nolan goes in. Nolan doing a nice job. Face-off comes outside. Sorry, I had the clock running there. 2:10 to play. Amos lost it. Nolan, nice pick off. Ducks under a check. Nolan finds Rhett. Rhett skates the stick, leaves it for Nolan or Amos. Amos shot high. Amos now. Haney picks him off. Nolan realizes that he's going to back check. Nice angle there by Nolan. As they're going to get a power play here to the Yellow Jackets. Unless they're going to take both of them. I think they are going to take both of them. No penalties coming up on the board. Nolan. Big timeout, Perrysburg. Minute 44 to play. As what got us here was Perrysburg opened. No. We scored first? It was Nolan, I think. Nolan, then Rhett. Yeah, so Nolan scored. Perrysburg tied it up. Bobcats took the 2-1 lead. Rhett, and then Perrysburg tied it up here in the third. And then Rhett scored shorthanded to give the Bobcats the 3-2 lead here at the Slater Family Ice Arena. Timeout's over. Bobcats to send out. It'll be Hayden Joseph, Tanner Amos, Rhett Winger, Carter Chatfield and Cash Wisniewski. Empty net here for the Yellow Jackets.
Where's their sixth guy? Same last name as the ref. Got hit in the face with it.
Amos. Rhett off the draw. He's going to take this one wide. He'll hit the red line. He's going to got a shot at the empty net here. Rhett in, shoot, scores! Rhett Winger, HT, hat trick. And it's 4-2 Bobcats. There's a couple hats on the ice. This is high school hockey. It's just on a college campus. Amos in for the draw. Face-off one there by the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets trying to get it into the zone. Hayden Joseph halting that. Now it's Rhett skating onto the puck. Amos chops at it. It'll be Chatfield. Turn around, gets it out of the zone. Now it's a 2-on-1 for the Bobcats. Rhett and Hayden Joseph. Rhett over to Hayden Joseph. Lost the puck. Bobcats need to get back here. They're tired. Into the zone. Baltzel turned it over. Yellow Jackets pick it up. Shot goes. Pad save. Rebounds. Save. Archer loose. Still loose. Couple whacks at it. Another save. Yellow Jackets are offside. With just under a minute to play. Face off to come back into right in front of the Perrysburg bench. As Bowling Green will call their timeout. As 4-2 score here between the Bobcats and the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets come out of their huddle. It'll be Amos to take the draw. Face off one there. Wisniewski sends it back in with under a minute to play. Hayden Joseph. He's beat, sending it back over to the far side. Off the stick. Rhett with the steal. Rhett tried to get it through. Couldn't do that. Dumped in by the Yellow Jackets. Wisniewski can't get it out. Hayden Joseph does, off of a Yellow Jacket with under 30 seconds now to play. Yellow Jackets whiff on the pass. Now it's Hayden Joseph. It'll be Amos tipping it in. As Chatfield on his backhand gets it out. And it'll be sent out. Pinsky now with 2. Shot goes wide as that'll do it. Bobcats pick up the win, 4-2 score. Rhett with the final 3 goals picks up the hat trick. As that'll do it. Final score 4-2. We'll see you tomorrow as the Bobcats will host the Findlay Trojans. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night, everyone.